My name is Teacher Cindy, and this is my VIP Kid teacher tag video. I'm brave here, and I'm going online live. The first question is, where are you from? This is a video of some of our state in New Hampshire, USA. So that's one of my videos that I have on my YouTube channel. And thank you for coming. Hello, Kelly. And I just thought I'd just come right on here and just get going on this tag video. And some of the VIP Kid teachers are tagging each other, and we have a list of questions that we're going to answer. So I printed out my list. And hello, Kelly. Well, it actually wasn't cold today. It's been cold like during the night. So like this morning, I put on my coat, my warm coat, which is like 2 layers, and I had this sweater on because it was raining. So this is my like rainbow kind of brighten up my day sweater. And I do go to I work at a Christian school, so we leave the house at about 7:15, 7:30, and we're there all day. So when I left this morning, it was cold and rainy and but this afternoon, it was gorgeous. It was really warm. The kids were outside playing with just like not even a sweater on. So that's how the days are this time of year. You just really never know. You kind of have to wear layers. And the room that I have, the schoolroom that I have is upstairs, and it is really warm because my window faces the sun. So I am warm all day long at school. So it's kind of nice. Like I said, the mornings are cold, the days are kind of warm, and you really never know what kind of weather you're going to have this time of year in New Hampshire. We've had warm days all the way up through to December. So, but January definitely cold, February definitely cold. Um, we can even get snow through April, but let's just not even talk about it. I don't want to. I don't want to ruin this video thinking about snow. So the first question on our tag video is, where are you from? I am from New Hampshire. I have lived in New Hampshire. I was born in New Hampshire, lived here my whole childhood. My husband and I both went to South Carolina for college. We have lived out in Wisconsin area, where it's even colder out there than it is here. I would much rather have New Hampshire weather than Wisconsin weather any day of the week. But I do really love the people in all the places that I've been, and I'm really glad that we got to move around a little bit. And then we came back here. This is where our family is from. We came back here to be near family, and a lot of our family exited. So I have a daughter in South Carolina. My husband has relatives like Texas, South Carolina, Nebraska, all over the place. So we have relatives all over the country now. And so, but New Hampshire is our home state. How long have you been a VIP Kid teacher? I have been a VIP Kid teacher for, let's see, I've had signed 3 contracts already, and I am getting ready in November to sign my 4th contract. So it's pretty exciting. And I have taught over 2,000 classes. We don't know the exact number right now because they took out all of the extras types classes. So I'm almost to 2,000 main classes now, main course classes. So I kind of look at it that way. I teach pretty much full time in the summer, and then during the school year, I teach part time because I also teach at a Christian school during the day, so my kids can go there. I'm looking forward to signing my next contract. I was able to get the raise with the 3rd contract, so that was exciting. Um, I have been a mom for many years, so I've never gotten a pay raise. So that was one of the most exciting things for me. It was my first pay raise in my entire life. So that was pretty cool. Typically I work. What hours do you typically work? I work during the school year, I have been doing 2 classes every morning, and then I will do 4 to 5 classes Friday night. I have been doing 8 classes on Saturday morning. That was from like 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. And now I have to decide, with them taking away the last 2 classes of the day, if I want to get up on a Saturday. Saturday was kind of my day of sleeping in, but I could get up at 5 and I could teach until 9. I could maybe go down, take a little nap or something. I haven't really decided yet, but I usually have a full load on Saturday morning, and then Saturday night I'll do 4 or 5 classes, and then Sunday morning I've been doing 3 to 4 classes. So I generally get between 25 to 30 classes per week while I'm in school. And days off, I always open up classes for my days off, and they usually fill. And then in the summer I will do 6 to 8 every day. I really wore myself out last summer, because the summers you can do morning and evenings during the week. So I kind of was doing more in the morning and then maybe 1 or 2 on the weekdays during the summer, so that I could spend more time with my family, so I wasn't always occupied with other things. So that's my schedule. In the summer, I do about 50 to 60 per week. So I kind of double my load in the summer. What is your typical teacher outfit of the day? Well, I have a couple of VIpkid t-shirts. I generally wear whatever, like right now I have my rainbow sweater. Usually I wear solid colors. I don't usually wear this sweater, but I like it. I got this at a thrift store. I like, as a teacher, going to the B&M school, I like to have clothes that are kind of bright and cheery for the kids. They have to look at me. So I just kind of saw this and thought it would be perfect for me, for the especially rainy days and stuff like that. But usually I have a VIpkid shirt on, or a solid color shirt, and I usually like to wear scarves. That's kind of my thing, is I have a whole collection of different scarves, and I will wear different ones. I also have a pumpkin one, which I was going to wear, but it didn't really match my rainbow sweater. I wore it on my Saturday live, and I've been wearing it during the week during the season. Are you a brick and mortar teacher? I already answered that question. Who are your favorite YouTube, Snapchat, and Instagram teachers? This is a good question. One of my favorites is Nancy Taylor, because Nancy is, I don't know, I just really like her as far as her style, and she is personable, and I have had some interaction with her because she had a recruiting class that I participated in, and so I have done emails back and forth with her a little bit. So, and then I also love my friends Evelyn Joy, who is one that I have met through YouTube, and Kelly Tag, who's on my live right now. And we have a cluster of friends that we all follow each other's lives. Danny, who's from Louisiana, she also has a Teacher Danny YouTube channel, and we are all friends, and we just support each other on YouTube as well as off YouTube. And we go to each other's lives, and we encourage each other, and we also keep each other up to date on what's new with VIpkid. We also encourage each other if we have different situations that come up with teaching. We share and help each other and give suggestions and things like that. So it's been really cool, and I've really enjoyed it. I really enjoy getting to know the different YouTube VIpkid teachers, and that is something that I really never expected to. And when I signed up as a teacher to VIpkid, I never realized that there was such a really cool teacher community that I would be a part of. That has been the biggest surprise and biggest encouragement that I've had through this experience, and I just really love it. So that's that. Are you team Meg, Mike, or Dino? I would say I probably love Dino, obviously. I love Dino. He's awesome. He makes an appearance. The kids just absolutely love Dino. And if you show them Dino, they just, love it, and they just go for it. Now I have, this is my Meg and Mike, a friend of mine from Ravelry.com, someone that I've met through the years. She crocheted these for me. Here's Meg, and here is Mike. Now Mike's pants have a little bit of a problem, so I'm gonna make sure he's decent. So I just love these, and I definitely use these for my classes. I will show these. I've been doing the girl and the boy song. The girl and the boy, the girl and the boy, hi ho the dairy-o, the girl and the boy, the girl takes the doll. Okay, here's my doll. I put it over here. The girl takes the doll, the boy takes the ball, hi ho the dairy-o, there are toys for them all. So I use these a lot. They're fun. So those were homemade from a friend of mine, and so I love all of the Meg and Mike, and I also like to use the AR stickers for that. Why did you decide to join VIpkid and become an online teacher? My first reason was because I kept seeing the ad. I guess Facebook knew that I wanted to be, Facebook knew that I wanted to, a job, I guess. I don't know, can you tag people that you think might want to come to I don't know. I was trying to tag my daughter, see if she might want to come to the live, because she just sent me a message. My daughter, I'm going to send her a text message. I'm going to say, come see me. See if she'll make it. She could give me a thumbs up, but she actually became a VIpkid teacher maybe about a month ago. So she's pretty new, and she just sent me a message that she just got paid for a student no-show. So she's awesome. And so she's a VIpkid teacher too. So I just kept seeing the ad on Facebook, and then I just went ahead and just went for it because I really wanted a summer job. So I was hoping that I could do this as a summer job. Now, as I got into it, I realized that there's more to it than just, you get hired, and then, I just figured that you get hired and then the bookings just keep flooding in. I was a little surprised that once I got hired, then everybody's like, you're an independent contractor. You need to do everything top notch because the parents are going to choose you. And there was a little bit more to it than I thought at the beginning. But I kept thinking, if, Nancy Taylor can do it, I can do it. If this person, I go on YouTube, watched a whole bunch of videos, and I realized that, I would just keep trying it, and it didn't cost me any money. So I figured, if nothing else, I'm learning something new. I'm expanding my horizons, and, I'll just keep going forward until they tell me to stop, or they tell me to pay, such and such amount of money. And they never did. I had a computer that I used to start with. I had an iPad that I taught from for over 1,000 classes, and I didn't have to pay any money. I could just look around the house for all kinds of props because I'm already a teacher. Plus we have a dollar store just 10 minutes away. So it just, it just kept snowballing, and it became something that I really loved, and I turned into something really crazy. My family thought I was crazy. I have a big picture window where I would teach, and my kids took a picture of me teaching one night. When it was late at night, they took a picture of me, and they just thought it was so funny. But I'm like, they're putting money in my bank account, so I'm just going to keep doing it. And it was excellent hours. It was perfect for me, and it was an encouragement to me. It was a great, great summer job, and it continued. I haven't really stopped. What is your most favorite prop? I have I have the VIpkid official whiteboard. I do really love it. Kelly, my family thinks I'm crazy. Yeah. Yeah. They just, the funniest thing I had happen to me recently was at the mooncake uh, mid autumn festival. We were all about mooncakes, and this girl, she's from Vietnam, and she made mooncakes, and they were passing around, like giving out samples, and they came to my door and they said, "Mrs. Bennett, would you like a taste of the mooncake?" And I like went crazy. I'm like, "Are you serious?" And my students were like, "What in the world is a mooncake, and why are you so excited about it?" But I was so excited because it was homemade and I couldn't wait to try it, and it was very good. It was very delicious. So I've had a really strong interest in China and all things Chinese and Asian and everything. And so it's just opened up my world. So my favorite prop would be I love the Dino. I always have Dino. Oh, here he is. He's kind of, there he is. And I love my whiteboard. And what else do I use? Let's see. I love these. I got these glasses recently, and the kids just love these. These work out well. I'll say, "What do you see?" And the kids are looking at the slide, and then they look up and they see me, and they laugh. They think it's so funny. Or I might pull these out. Yeah, I got these at the dollar store. Yeah, just recently. I mean, this time of year is the best time to get props because everything's out for Halloween. There's stuff that you could get for Halloween that you can use all year round. I mean, you can actually see through these things. Peekaboo. So I'll pull these out. The kids love them. And so I also have, like, right below my computer, I have some drawers. I'll pull it out. And this I got from teacher Danny. I have one of these thin drawers containers, and I have like a lot of different things in here. I have all of my characters for level 1 in the top drawer. I have these stars. These come in handy for new kids that I don't know very well, and I have all the different types of balls on them. I really love those. I also have this ice cream, which I really do think that ice cream is the best reward. Kids just love it. They just melt when they hear the word ice cream. It's crazy. So I have a lot of things in this drawer. I have a mouse, and that I use quite frequently. Then I have all of my markers in here. I have pumpkins. These are my happy pumpkins that I will also give out this time of year. They have faces on them, and stars. So I have this drawer that has a lot of different rewards and props in it, so I can grab whatever I need right away. Here's a dino. Here's apple. Here's a dog. So I don't know if I can tell you I have one specific prop, but I have a lot on hand at any time. I also have some cards and things like that. All right, so what advice do you have for anyone thinking about joining VIpKid? I would say do it. Like, try it. If nothing else, you'll learn something new. And you'll learn something new. And you don't have anything to lose, It doesn't cost anything. You learn new skills. And if VIpKid doesn't work out for you, then you still have something new that you have learned, and open your world to something that for me, I had never heard of even ESL online teaching. So to me, I learned all kinds of new things. And as you meet new people in your own culture, we have a lot of different diverse cultures in our own town and at our school and things like that. So there's always a place to use these skills. And it may be that you learn skills from VIpKid during the hiring process that you can use even for something else. So I would say go for it. What advice do you have for a newbie teacher? A newbie teacher, I would have advice would be, I had this, okay. I was going to say, I had this thought out before, and I did write some notes. So I have written down smile, So keep your smile. Like, even if things are going bad, just keep smiling and stop and let the kid talk. So make sure that you stop and you're patient and let the, because sometimes when I'm nervous, I just like go on and on and on. But we need to make sure that we stop and listen and give the student time to process and to answer the question. And I watched Danny's live today, and that's part of what she said too, is that to just stop and listen and give the student time and think about allowing them to make full sentences and letting them practice. And be patient, always stay positive. One thing I would say to a newbie teacher is that when I first got into VIpkid and I was going to all the Facebook groups and all that, there were some that were very negative, and there were people that were negative and they were saying, you know, oh, I'm not getting bookings, or this happened, that happened, and they're complaining. I would say stay away from all of that and just let your experience happen for you. And we don't know everybody's circumstances. We don't know why someone may not be getting booked. Like for me, I did not. I think that's one of the questions. One of the questions was, did you get booked right away? I think I might have skipped that one. But did you get booked right away? No, I did not. I did not get booked right away. But when I first started, was I was, I'm just looking at the time right now. I need to wrap it up. But when I first started, I was teaching school. So I didn't want to open a whole bunch of times anyway. And I only wanted to do one at a time. I wasn't interested in doing 2 in a row or 3 in a row. So I just opened up like one a day for several days until I finally got a booking. I did open one that was like 2 a.m. or something, and I ended up getting a teacher IT, and I really didn't even think it was my fault, but it was the middle of the night. I wasn't interested in trying to figure out the computer. I was too tired, and I decided the middle of the night was not for me. So I didn't open up any midnight ones after that. So, but for me, it just went progressively, a few at a time, a few at a time, a few at a time, until I got rolling. And now I think I have 152 followers, and it seems like I get a pretty good, I mean, I still might have 1 or 2 open slots in a week. Like I just had a cancellation for tomorrow. I don't know if it'll fill or not. It might not, but I still have 1 class for tomorrow. And I'm still rolling. Like I'm still gonna be okay. So I have what I need, what I want, and it's working for me. So my morning routine is pretty much, get up at like 5. I've been teaching at 6 and 6:30, and then I leave the house at 7. On Saturday, I get up and I teach about 8 classes, and then I do my Saturday live. And then I have my day to myself. Sometimes I'll take a nap in the afternoon so that I'm ready for my classes in the evening on Saturdays. What is your favorite course to teach? I love them all. I am certified for everything up to level 7. And I just love the variety. I like to do a level 1. I have a level 1, I think it's tomorrow. I have a girl that's level 1 that's a regular, once or twice a week. And I have mostly 3s and 4s levels. I haven't done any 6s lately. I am certified for 7, but 7s are hard to book because I only have a few slots open, and usually my other kids get there first. So level 7, I haven't quite figured out the booking process for that. I have 1 student that I really want to teach every week, but they can't book soon enough, and then the slots fill up. So that's really a bummer. I have to work on that one. I love them all. I love level 7. I have really met some awesome students in level 7 that I did last summer, but during the school year, it seems to be harder to book level 7. What's your least favorite course to teach? Probably the grammar. The grammar is hard to teach because it's just, you don't really know how much this is new to the child and how much they need to review, how much you need to review going over it again. So I would say the grammar is probably the hardest. The best thing you like about this job, I love meeting the students. I just love talking to them. They just melt my heart. And I love the teachers that I've met off of VIpkid, you know, the regular VIpkid. I just love the teachers that I've met, that I've become friends with, and that we talk to regularly. That's probably first the students, and then my teacher friends is second. The worst thing you hate would be, one thing I don't really like is it's hard to like, once you warm up to kids and you know that they love you and you love them, I would really wish that we could like book them. Like, I wish we could have a little bit of control over, I really want this student at this certain time. But if somebody else gets there, that's the schedule we have to do. I wish we had a little bit of control over, our preferences. Like, they can choose us, but I wish we could choose them. And then, like, I have one parent even on WeChat, and she really wants to book me with level 7. And it's hard to communicate that. And then we have to work through the LP, and it's just, I wish we had more control. So that's probably the one thing I can't say I hate it, because I don't want to be a hater, but that part is kind of frustrating. Can you say anything in Chinese? I can say ni hao. And I do have some Chinese books that and on CD that we just got at the used bookstore. So I'm planning on doing some more Chinese, just even sounds. Like when they say their name, I'm a little bit more able to say their name. Have you been to China? I have not been to China. I would love to go to China. So maybe someday. I know they had a Groupon once that was really a good price. So maybe, I have kids at home, I have a lot of priorities that come before me going to China, but maybe someday I would love to. And China has always been a place that I've been interested in. My very first piano teacher, when I was in 2nd grade, lived in my neighborhood in New Hampshire, and she and her husband were both from China. She was my piano teacher. She was, she spoke Chinese. She had a Chinese accent. Her kids, obviously they were both from China. So they had moved there with the kids to America. So they were very Chinese. Their house was very Chinese culture. And I was always very interested in the Chinese culture all my life. But I never expected to actually talk to Chinese kids. So I'm just amazed and in awe, and I just love it. And thank you so much for watching this video. And I will be tagging my teacher friends. And if you have anything to say, any questions you might have, just go ahead and, shoot me a message through the chat box or underneath this video, and I will be tagging some of my teacher friends to also go ahead and answer all of these questions. I got these questions. I will go ahead and tag the person I got these from, and maybe, if you are a YouTuber, you can go ahead and answer these questions on your own video. And if you're not a YouTuber, you can maybe make a video. Anybody can be a YouTuber. You don't have to be like trying to do this for a business or doing a whole bunch of videos, but it's really easy to put up your own YouTube video. And if you have any questions about that, just send me a message, send me an email or a message through YouTube, and I can help you out. And thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Thank you. And if you are not one of my subscribers, I would love to have you subscribe. I'm looking at trying to get 100 subscribers so that I can customize my own URL. So that's my next goal. So thank you. Have a great night. Bye-bye.